Hello and welcome to Cox Connections. I'm your host, Gary McCullum, Senior Vice President and General Manager for Cox, Virginia. On January 2nd, 1963, the Chesapeake City Council, with members from South Norfolk and Norfolk County, met for the first time and set the stage for Chesapeake's growth and development. Here's a look back at how the city of Chesapeake came to fruition.
Well, let me tell you how Chesapeake got its name. We had an election, and we voted on the name for the city of Chesapeake. And there were about 9 or 10 names, if I recall, like Port Elizabeth and Woodford and Great Bridge and things, but they seemed to like the name Chesapeake because it included the whole area, you know, not just one little section here and there.
With 10 city council members, 5 from South Norfolk and 5 from Norfolk County, a tiebreaker would be needed. Otto Lynch, former Norfolk County treasurer, was hired for the job, and the leaders of the new Chesapeake began their work for the people. As with any good story, there were bumps in the road.
2 of the former council people from South Norfolk, along with an attorney, they went to Richmond and tried to dissolve the merger. And of course, when they got up there, the judge told them, "You did it, now you make it work. Go back home." When the merger came through, Portsmouth was going through the court system to annex a part of Norfolk County. And part of Western Branch and Churchland that initially had been Chesapeake then became Portsmouth. But in the end, the city of Portsmouth had to pay the city of Chesapeake $10.9 million.
Those funds helped build 4 schools, a central library, and the city's water and sewer systems. As Chesapeake found its footing, vital city services expanded. Police, fire, schools, and infrastructure all grew, and with it, so did a surging population. Each decade, each chapter brought its own milestones in the city's success.
Today, the city of Chesapeake commemorates its 50th anniversary with a series of events that highlight Chesapeake's rich history and its exciting future. Here to tell us more are Chesapeake's 50th anniversary committee members, Roland Davis and Sheriff Jim O'Sullivan. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Roland, let me start with you. As chairman of the committee, when was it formed and what was the mission of the committee?
About a year ago, early February, I was asked by the mayor to form a large volunteer committee of citizens in Chesapeake to somehow celebrate the 50th anniversary of the city. And we decided that we wanted the purpose to be to invigorate, to illuminate, and to be inclusive. Our mission was not really to compete against existing events or to operate events, but it was to market and illuminate the existing events to make those charities and those civic organizations more successful.
And Sheriff, you were on the committee, obviously. Yes, what role have you played?
It's a two-part role. First of all, I'm on the executive committee, which is an honor. When Roland got everyone together last year, I looked around the room and I said, you know, this is going to be successful because Roland has truly assembled the dream team. And with Chesapeake's dream team, I knew it would be very successful, and it's just nice to be part of it, to recognize Chesapeake and what's gone on over the past 50 years. And then the second part is I'm the chairman of the Memorial Project.
Okay, well, we're going to talk about that in just a second, but Roland, you mentioned some of the official events. Talk about some of the events that you and the committee had planned.
Some were obvious. The Jubilee, the Wine Festival, those type of events are large events, well known. All volunteer events, no paid events. But we wanted to demographically and geographically select 50 events celebrating 50 years. All these events represent different pockets of the city, different demographics, but all in all, they're the fabric of the Chesapeake.
So it's celebrating really the whole city.
Right.
Sheriff, you mentioned the Memorial Project. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm really excited about the Memorial Project. When Roland asked me to chair that, I jumped at the opportunity. It's a chance really to reach out to all parts of Chesapeake and bring the history of Chesapeake from many different individuals and basically lay it out on the table and decide what we're going to put in a time capsule. And this time capsule will be above ground. and it will be over by City Hall, and it's going to last for 50 years. And Roland told me it had to last for 50 years because he's going to be the one to
50
open
years,
it up.
He's going to open it up. So
Yeah,
50
he's going to
years
open it up.
That's good.
But it's just, I've met a lot of wonderful people during the progress that bring things to the table, and it's the same thing over and over. I'm like, wow, that is really neat. And I would love it if our viewers, if they have anything that they feel would be fitting for the time capsule, to give us a call. And we'd love to meet with them.
Well, that's great. Now, Roland, I've driven around. Our offices are here in Chesapeake. There are banners everywhere. Talk a little bit about the banners and advertising of.
Well, first and foremost, I will say to Cox and to the viewers that Cox has been a tremendous partner in the 50th anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
When Hurricane Sandy hit, Dominion Power was the volunteer to put a portion of the banners up. They had to go up to the Northeast. We called Cox, and immediately Cox and your people were just tremendous, so thank you.
Well, it's an honor to be here and to partner with you on this.
And
they're great banners, by the way.
Well, we designed the banners for a purpose, and the purpose was to help businesses across the community advertise and promote themselves to raise the business. Also, that money collectively is the marketing and the promotional budget for all the official events throughout the year and for the city. And so we've been very successful, over 180 businesses, over 340 banners, and over $450,000 has been raised to help these charities and these civic organizations events be bigger, better during 2013.
Right. Now, if someone wants to know more, they can go to the anniversary website.
Everything to Chesapeake50.com, Chesapeake50.com.
We've had a great 50 years. Mm-hmm. What's ahead? The next 50?
You know, the way I look at it is we have, Chesapeake is special because we have a safe community, great schools, and it's still that small town feel. So I hope we continue that into the future, continue to grow the community, but focus on those three areas, and it will be successful.
And I hope by bringing everyone together collectively with an energy that will continue for another 50 years and help build upon the foundation we've set this year.
And we'll leave it there.
Thank
you both for all your service to the city and to the region.
Thank you.
When we come back, this organization is giving young people the knowledge and skills they need to have a bright and successful future. Stay tuned for more Cox Connections.